Good morning, everyone. I'm Dani702. We are here for round 2. It's kind of like deja vu. Welcome back to Magic Kingdom. Well, good morning and welcome back to my car waiting to get into Magic Kingdom. It is 7:51. The park opens at 9 o'clock, but they usually let you in about an hour early to park. So it is grand reopening day. Not any kind of soft opening. Anybody can do today if you have the reservations, and as luck has it, we have those reservations for today. Bring it on. 8 o'clock on the dot, and they are letting us through the gates. Yes. Getting in right at opening can be a little bit challenging. I think that if you arrive slightly after, maybe an hour or two, it's going to be a lot easier to get in. I think they're still managing how to do it. Now, they do pace out the cars every other, and then as soon as that whole maybe 7 rows get full of cars, they go back and put in the next set of cars in between those every other spots of the people that have already arrived. So it's a little bit tricky. I still think they're trying to get the hang of it. Now, currently they do not have a tram operating that picks you up from where you parked and takes you to the front of the TTC. Now, I do believe because they are at reduced capacity, you won't end up parking extremely far. I think they are trying to utilize the front couple of rows as much as possible, but be prepared to walk as soon as you arrive. The first tent is where we're going to come across our temperature screening. You do get a lot of different warnings. You know, there's a risk every time you head out. And then required for entry is face coverings, temperature screenings, physical distancing. Hi! Please do not enter if you're experiencing any symptoms. There are currently 3 ways to get from the TTC to Magic Kingdom, one of them being a bus ride. And of course the monorail is a very popular option. Who does not like arriving to Magic Kingdom on a monorail? But personally, I usually opt for the Magic Kingdom ferry boat. I just love the openness, I love the fresh air, and I love that first view of the castle from here. Hello!
Welcome home.
Thank you very much. Getting in is going to be a breeze. We'll see today if they're using the thumbprint. It does look like they're out. Hello! Alright, no thumbprint today. Just scan your magic band. We're back in. Welcome back to Magic Kingdom on reopening day. Not a soft opening, not any of that. It's grand reopening. This is the day. This is the moment. Welcome back to Magic Kingdom. There he is, the mouse himself, the big cheese. And look at Minnie Mouse looking gorgeous as always. We also got Daisy Duck, Pluto, and Donald Duck. And they're off. Au revoir, Mickey, au revoir. And here comes my favorite. Another morning greeted by my absolute favorite character of all time. Yeah, there's Rabbit, there's Piglet. I love you. There's definitely a bit more of a crowd here on opening hour, but there is still enough room to keep your distance. Every time I feel like somebody's crowding me, all I do is kind of step away. Oh, but take a look at this. Now, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Good morning! Here they are! Hi, Rabbit! And there's Eeyore in the back. Bye, Eeyore! Aww. Let's take a walk straight down Main Street. You have cast members waving at you, welcoming you home, full of excitement, good to be back. Sure, most of them feel like it's really good to be back. This is their home too. Cast members are an amazing part of coming to Disney World. They do make the experience that much more exciting. Good morning! Welcome back!
You too!
I think I just found a world of Micah out in his own element.
Dani!
Hi, Micah! It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Air high five.
I'm sitting here talking to Roy, and you walk up. It's awesome. Roy, this is Dani.
Hi, nice to meet you, Roy.
Dani, this is Roy.
And here in Town Square, to the right of when you just walk in through the main gates, is usually a character meeting spot. Now, usually you can meet Mickey Mouse and also Tinkerbell. We're gonna see what is inside of it now. The cast member just told me that it's currently used as kind of like a lounge, just a place where you can come and enjoy the AC. Not one of those relaxation stations though, so you do have to keep your face mask on. But then they also have a couple of merchandise over here too. I get a lot of mixed reviews on the new color. You know, it does feel a little nostalgic for me because it does remind me of Sleeping Beauty because the colors are sort of the same, but Sleeping Beauty is definitely a lot smaller than this massive boy. Hi, Minnie! And the mouse himself! Yes, Mickey Mouse! Yeah! always impressed by how massive this castle is. And Sleeping Beauty's castle is definitely my favorite castle, but walking up to this, especially if it's your first time walking up to this, is pretty darn magical. Very, very majestic, very regal. Yeah, this is actually really, really cool once you walk up close to it. The gold just totally stands out. The back of her is just as gorgeous as the front of her, if not even cooler, because the details. We just got off of Peter Pan. It was showing a 5-minute wait, and the line actually wrapped around the building. It currently does say 30 minutes, but for us, it definitely was a 5-minute wait. That line went by so fast, even though it looked so long. Definitely the distancing can make things look very different and very deceiving. So I just wanted to show you guys how this works. They do have markers on the floor at least every 6 feet. Sometimes they're longer, and I believe that's because sometimes they'll have a switchback. Currently walking through the Haunted Mansion, we do not get stopped to do the stretch room, which we are now entering. We're basically going to keep on moving here. It really hasn't been a stop, even though the line looked pretty long. I think it's about, maybe about 15 minutes. And they have the hand Annie right in the front, right before you enter your doom buggy.
Here comes the ride.
Well, hello there. Oh, that guy just totally took my face, and now he's blowing up into a balloon, and he popped it. Once in a while, you'll come across a hand washing station. So basically, it's kind of like a pump. Put your feet on that, step on it, and the water comes out. That's pretty convenient. Oh, and look at who it is. We got the stepsisters up there on Cinderella's castle.
Oh.
They definitely had to get creative on how to get the guests to interact with the characters. This is a really, really fun way, especially seeing the ugly stepsisters on the Cinderella castle. Take a look down Main Street. It's about 11:15. It looks like we've got Tinkerbell coming down the street. There she goes. Just hanging out here on Main Street, checking out all the cavalcades that come by. And it does look like a storm is about to hit. This cavalcade has got its foot on the pedal. They are headed in there in a hurry, trying to beat the rainstorm. And even though it's raining, I had to run out and get this shot real quick. Everyone disperses under cover. Check out that empty Main Street. Just a couple of people walking down. Oh, this brave girl, she doesn't even have an umbrella. The balloon's gotta find cover. The storm has passed. The sun's back out. The heat's back out. I do love how often they do the cavalcades. If you were hoping to see a certain character like Mickey Mouse, I believe you'll be able to catch him out here. And as far as wait times go, I believe it's about 12:30. Thunder Mountain Railroad is at 35 minutes. And we've got Splash Mountain at a 25-minute wait. I think we're gonna go ahead and hop on this, get a little bit of a cool down. Like right on my forehead where I needed it the most. And check out who is on the raft here at Rivers of America. We got Chip and Dale. They're all dressed up in their handkerchiefs and their cute little cowboy vests. Ah, I miss these guys. And in front of the Country Bear Jamboree, we got even more characters. Definitely not a lack thereof.
2 hours later.
We're back at the TTC. I actually took a small break and I went home for lunch, freshened up a little bit. I also grabbed this guy.
What's up?
Eddie just got off of work. He decided to come on down and join me because he was on the reservation with me. We weren't sure if you were going to make it, but you made it out. Are you excited to get in there?
Yeah.
Because we are literally the only ones here at the ticket center, the transportation ticket center. We're going to hop on the monorail for the first time in a very long time. And we definitely have the whole monorail to ourselves. That was a fun and easy ride. I'm pretty sure we were the only persons on the whole monorail. Check it out, Eddie, they came out to greet you. They're like, oh wait, Eddie's here, we gotta come out and say hi. What is the first snack you want to get here at Walt Disney World?
It's a citrus fruit.
Citrus swirl it is. I don't know which one I like more, the orange one or the Dole Whip, which is pineapple. I guess it's technically orange Dole Whip. There's something about this one though. I think I like this one more. I don't know, the other one is more nostalgic because you can get that at Disneyland. I don't believe you can get this at Disneyland, but this one is so good. What you gotta do is get the orange soda and then get a little bit of the orange float, the orange Dole. Mix it together.
Thank you for visiting.
That's the move. Here comes Gaston. Ooh, hello Gaston. Oh yeah. Oh, awkward. It's about 4:30. They close at 7 o'clock again today. I think most of the days they're closing at 7. And here's a look at the crowd levels in Tomorrowland. Well darn, we came into Tomorrowland hoping that this was open, but unfortunately people over are still down. We have Stitch over here in Tomorrowland and he's taking social distant pictures. You can actually walk up to the stage while he's up there and turn around and take a quick photo. We're gonna make Eddie's first ride back at Disney World, Space Mountain. 5 minutes, Eddie, can you believe it?
It's awesome.
Oh yeah, this is nice. It's hard to believe the crowd levels. You ready, Eddie?
Get it.
All right, we're going. How'd you do back there?
Pretty good. I don't know if my sister girl's about to come up.
Oh no. Another crowd level check here in Fantasyland. Almost 5 p.m. We haven't done Small World in a long time. It looks like it's gonna be about a 5-minute wait.
Voyage, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And please watch your children. Thank you.
Get pitted, bro. What's next, Eddie?
Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
There is no Mr. Toad's Wild Ride here.
Oh, killing me.
And even though we went on a mine train the other day, it says standby at 20, and I feel like I just can't pass this up. You actually haven't been on this one. And I don't mind the fans. Don't mind if I mind the mine train fans? Don't mind if I don't mind the mine train fans. 20 minutes, I doubt it. Look at this. We're walking through. They should really change that sign from 20 minutes to 20 seconds.
Yeah, we didn't even stop once.
Straight on.
All the way on.
That is incredible for mine train. Whoa! And just for the heck of it, we're gonna go on again. Boogie boogie. Whoa! I don't know how they're judging the standby times because it does say 10 minutes here, like the other one said 20, but there's definitely only 2 other people in line.
Are you ready to rock?
I don't know. Oh God, oh no. I rarely go on this ride because it makes me sick.
It's like the second time I've ever ridden it with you.
I know, because I don't like to go on it very often. Oh God. No, no, no. No, no.
The kid's going.
Oh, how convenient. I don't know if you guys noticed, I keep switching masks. I did buy the cloth mask so that I can take photos with a prettier mask than this one, but I honestly have a really hard time breathing in them. I kind of had a slight panic attack earlier, so I switched back to this one and took a break again. I do have to pause and take kind of a decent amount of breaks just so I can get some air in, you know, just because I do have a lot of anxiety. But we're doing it. We got the mask on. We've got less than an hour until the park closes. Ooh, feel that breeze.
It's windy.
I think a storm is about to hit. Oh yeah, it's a good downpour. Maybe I should get my GoPro out instead of using the good camera. We're in it to win it though. Making our way towards Pirates of the Caribbean. We had another walk straight on even though it did say 20 minutes.
Davy Jones. It's the rumble.
We tried to wait out the rain just a little bit. It's just not letting up. So we're gonna make a go for it. I can't believe I haven't gone in the Enchanted Tiki Room yet. One of my favorites back at Disneyland. Well, we did it. We did grand reopening here at Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom. We were here right when they opened, and we are now here when they are closing. It's actually 5 past 7:05. Definitely a different sight from the morning. Very low crowds today. Had a great time. Very happy to see Micah. Always glad when Eddie gets to join me. And now for my soggy walk back to the car. I can literally hear my feet squishing inside of my shoe every time I take a step. Main Street duck, walking down Main Street in the rain. Not a care in the world, just looking for some popcorn. Main Street duck, quack. I took too long. I lost Eddie. We came in separate cars. Eddie! Dang. Did he run to the car? It's my fault. I don't want to leave. I'm stalling. Stalling. Don't want to head out those doors. I don't know when I'm going to come back. I don't know when I'm going to get another reservation. Alright, I found him. Waiting for me at the ferry boat.
Can't get my camera away.
Thanks so much for joining me on today's adventure. Until next time, guys, watch this video right here. I do have my Patreon and my Instagram links in that description box below. Until next time,